Yo, yo, yo. What's going on, everybody, man? Come on in the building. Your boys are here. No more, no more playing around. No more time to look around. Y'all already know what time it is, man. Your boy Dub Q is in the building. Y'all see it. Come on in. Wipe your feet off on the mat. Hey, we about to get it started tonight, and we got a real good one for you. So just in case you don't know, welcome. And I mean welcome to the experience, the Black Cat Panther podcast. You already know what time it is, man. You see it. Is the Carolina Panthers done for? Are we tapping out after one game? And I emphasize one game. Is all hope lost in Carolina after one game? How y'all feeling out there tonight? I mean, let's be honest, man. I feel some kind of way. Y'all feel some kind of way. They already got us, and I mean, they already got us casket sharp, and they done dig a grave for the Carolina Panthers already. So I'm just trying to figure out, is the season a wash already or not? I'm just looking around and I'm like, bruh, it's one game.
Yep.
Say it with me if you're sitting in your house right now. It is one game.
One game, bro.
You got that right. It was one game, and I have to say, we started off slow. It didn't look good. First half was one of the worst looking games I've seen probably since that Miami game we had with Cam last year. It was a horrendous look in the first half. But there's a lot to be optimistic about. Am I lying, Lonzo?
Nah, speaking straight fact.
I still remain optimistic about a little bit of something. We granted, we are now starting to be in a position where we can't afford to keep losing because at this point now, asses will be on the line. At this point now, if you don't know it, Matt Rule is under the biggest microscope in all of sports. If you haven't seen it yet, y'all already know what time it is. Y'all come on in here. I got a lot to talk about tonight. Dub Q is cooking tonight, and Lonzo is chefing it up beside me. We about to take y'all, and we about to cook a hell of a meal tonight. We got everything. We got bullet points. We got film for y'all tonight. We're going to show y'all what's going on and what went on in that first game and why we lost so bad. It's one thing to lose, but it's another thing to just be downright out embarrassed. And I'm telling you right now, if you are this defense, you should be downright embarrassed with the performance that you put out there this Sunday. It can't happen again. It can't happen again. And I'm telling you right now, when you allow a team to have 38 minutes on time of possession to your 21 minutes, what do you think is going to happen?
Yeah.
What do you think is going to happen? I'm under the impression that if you be lackadaisical for 2 quarters and then you come out barely at the end of the third and decide to show up in the fourth, what you think going to happen to this game? You're going to lose. But guess what, guys? This team has a little bit of fight. There's a quarterback named Baker Mayfield that brought it back. Now, I didn't like what I saw, but it's encouraging to know that when we get down, and I mean when we get really down, we were down 20-7 in the third quarter going into the fourth. 20-7. And we showed a heart of a true cardiac cat and came back and put up the fight of all fights, the comeback to lose to a 60-yard field goal. I'm going to be honest with you. If it takes a Herculean effort from a 60-yard field goal to beat you, you can chalk that up as a loss, man. Just learn to take your loss. Learn to take it. I'm going to tell you right now. Dub Q was in the building. Lonzo was in the building. We're
Yeah.
going to be cooking tonight, man. Zoe.
Yo.
Let me ask you a question, man. And I got a true question for you. If you have 5 fumbled snaps, what's the percentage that you're going to actually win that game?
Well, according to the Panthers, it's 0. According to this team, it's 0.
Yeah. You already know it. You already know
You
it.
fumbling snaps in the most important time of the football game.
Yeah. Man, look at here. Why? And I want to emphasize two of the fumble snaps was Baker, but 3 of them was center to quarterback exchange. Now, with that being said, is Pat Elflein ass?
Pat Elflein, let me see. He, according to PFF, he actually played well, bro. And if
Pat Elflein?
I say this, in the pass protection, he didn't do bad. He actually did. And run blocking, he's horrible. he see that's what we wanted. That's what we wanted to bring in Bradley Bozeman at, because Bradley Bozeman literally, Matt Rule wants to run the football. Bradley Bowman is an excellent run blocker. Pat Elflein is a horrible run blocker, and I think Bradley Bowman is a way better center than him. But Pat Elflein, for the time being, outside of the bobble snaps, well, I mean, you really can't go outside of it. But if you exclude yourself from that, he ain't. I mean, he played a decent game. It was average. I would say that.
Yeah, he was average. You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't believe the numbers on that one.
Yeah.
From what I saw, everything and every piece of love that I love for the Panthers said to me that Pat Elflein was horrible.
Yeah.
Yes, he was. He was horrible. He
Yeah.
was horrible. I need Bradley Bozeman back in the worst way.
Yeah.
The worst way.
Facts. You go out
We
and get
need
top 15 center and you don't play him. I mean, let's just hope he's healthy enough to get on the field. But when he's healthy, trust me, he needs to be on the field. And if he's not, it's Rule. Well, I'm pretty much tired of keep saying Rule needs to go. He pretty much knows this about it. But I'm gonna just keep on reiterating it. Rule needs to go.
Lonzo, you say Rule need to go?
Got to go today if he can.
Well,
as he walking out the building right now, they need to go ahead and give him all his papers and tell him your contract is terminated, brother.
oh my God. I'm letting you know right now, Alonzo, and to anybody that's out there watching, Matt Rule went to the interview and they were asking him questions. And hold on. Let me look in y'all face when I say this shit right here. What's happening? First of all, fam, before I even get into this, shout out to everybody that's in the chats. I wanted to say to each and every one of y'all, I appreciate all of y'all for just showing up to Black Cat Panther podcast. And if you're in here right now and you haven't already, go ahead and like, subscribe, get into the chat. Show me and Lonzo some love over here, man, because we about to bring it to y'all tonight, man, just in case y'all didn't know it. This some shit we got for y'all tonight. Just in case you wasn't. Just in case you wondered. There's some shit now. Matt Rule, after the end of the game, trots his dumb ass to that podium. And with a straight face, they asked him questions about Baker Mayfield's play and the fumbled snap from the center exchange. And the first thing Matt Rule says is, well, what you expect? He will only hit 30 days. What? Your head coach literally opens up the side of his ass and go out to the podium and says this. Literally. Like we wasn't here with a false quarterback. Y'all remember that so-called quarterback competition that Matt Rule had out there? Y'all don't think that didn't hinder the process of what was going on out there? Snaps that was supposed to be for Baker so he can get cohesion with his center. You didn't think that hindered? But you know what? I'm not tripping tonight. I'm not going there tonight with Matt Rule, the dumbest son of a bitch on this side of the Mississippi. This is one dumb son of a bitch, man. But you know what? I have to say, when it came out and this game started, we were way too conservative with the play calling. Ben McAdoo, thank you for shit. Thank you for just being shit in the first half. Because of you and your play calling, you didn't allow Baker to come out there flat. I would like to thank you for all those bubble screens and all those out routes that you had them boys out there running. Come on, man. Come on, man. What are we doing, Lonzo? What was the thought process, and why was he playing so scared in the first half?
Well, I could say this: the Browns came way prepared, and they came prepared for that. They knew they would come out with quick passes to try to, move the ball down the field. We didn't literally open up the playbook or start running 10+ yard routes until the third quarter. I mean, what I'm talking about, when we consistently started stepping back and passing the football, we was down by 13 points. That's way too late in the game. I mean, the play call was conservative. They knew we was gonna run the football because of the quick throws that we just kept on giving up. So it was like you said, conservative.
But you know what the problem is? Even though it was conservative, you got Christian McCaffrey, bro. I mean, what they did was so predictable. Myles Garrett ate, and they allowed them to set the tone of the game from the immediate start. You can't do that.
Yeah.
You got Christian McCaffrey, a top 5 player on your team in the entire NFL when healthy. Granted, I'm saying that when healthy. You got one of the best players you can have on your team, and you decide to only let him touch the ball 3 times in the first half. What the fuck are you thinking?
Yeah, the play calling in the first half was bad. They pretty much, if you looked at the way we even used them, I mean, their coverage pretty much towards them in a receiving game, talking about just stepping back in shotgun formation, they pretty much boxed them in. They pretty the defensive coordinator trusted their players, and their players got the job done in the first half. And when I say that, they pretty much trusted Denzel Ward on DJ Moore, and as you've seen, I mean, it was trustworthy of it. And they trusted Greg Newsome on Robbie Anderson. They trusted the rest of the guys on the rest of the guys. And they basically took Anthony Walker and they took Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah and they boxed him in. I literally seen one play where he was where the reporter told Baker to throw the football to Christian McCaffrey. He was in the middle of those two and they boxed him in. One was at the right, one was at the left side of the option route. So I mean, they pretty much they schemed well. But this is where I say this: as an offensive coordinator, you have to scheme him up. Why not have him? You know what they can't do? They can't run an option route if you wheel him out, if you motion him out and he goes into a wide receiver stance, or he goes out and he lines up as a wide receiver, because we all know he has the ability to do that. So it's the play calling in the first half was horrendous. I'll say that at the least, bro.
Well, and with that being said, what you do is you initially take your entire offense out of this game. That means the defense now is at a disadvantage because they're out on the field more than they have to be because of all the 3 and outs that we had. You can't do that. You can't. You absolutely can't. And you hurt the team so bad we got behind, and now we playing. First it was 0-0 for the first half, right up until the second quarter, to the end of the second quarter. But you can't put your team in a position where basically you look around, they're winning by time of possession.
Yeah.
We had so many missed tackles on the defense. You look around, nobody can make a tackle. Then your offense is out there and they're doing screens, bubble screens. They're doing everything except for powering up the ball with CMC. Come on, man. It was so predictable. Everybody saw that come. Man, like they said before, you could see a F-150 or a Mack truck run through some of them holes that Nick Chubb that was going through.
Yeah,
and
facts.
Look, it was so ridiculous. I want to preach this right now. gap control. Gap control.
Yeah.
This defensive line got beat on all levels. This linebacking core got beat on all levels. It's so bad that I saw plays, and I'm gonna show you guys this stuff tonight. Y'all ain't here with WQ and Lonzo for a reason tonight. We going to the film tonight. If you ain't got nothing better else to do, you should be hitting that like button right now, and you should be subscribing to the channel because we are going to walk you through this each and every play. Because we got nothing better else to do, first of all, but we want to show y'all how can we evolve from here and what to do next. I'm gonna be downright and just say it. The defense was horrible. Nick Chubb had 22 carries for 141 yards by himself. The run is a major issue. Stopping the run has been the problem since Matt Rule has gotten here. It's the defensive philosophy of Phil Snow. And if you ask me, Phil Snow ass is on the line.
Fact.
His ass is on the line.
Fact.
If you ask me, nobody looking at Phil Snow. Everybody looking at Matt Rule right now. But Phil Snow ass is on the line. Because you come out here and you change around the personnel, and the personnel that you got out there, this 3-3-5 shit, this 3-2, this 4-2-5, all this stuff with the extra DBs are not catered to stop the run. It never has and it never will be. The philosophy should remain at a 4-3. Now, let's be smart about this. In order to have a 4-3, you got to have 3 fucking linebackers. Shaq Thompson, Damian Wilson, Frankie Louvu. Where the fuck y'all been?
Yeah. Yeah, the linebackers was non-existent. Fact.
Where the fuck y'all been?
You know what's crazy? Do you not know we had more drives than the Cleveland Browns? But you want to know two things that was crazy? Do you want to know 2 things that was crazy, Q?
What's up?
They had 24 more. We had 12 drives. They had 11. They had 74 plays. We had 50. We're averaging 4 plays a drive. They're averaging 6.
You know what, Lonzo? And this is the sad part about it. What I saw out there with this team was a lack of discipline. It was a lack of coaching, and it was a lack of fucking effort from this defense. Derek Brown, and I hate to say it, in year 3, and I put my nuts on the line for this cat week in and week out saying that he was going to be improved in week 3, and he make me look like a fool. I'm not doing it anymore. Derek Brown, I saw so many plays, and I'm going to show y'all in a minute.
Yeah, him on the ground, stay tuned.
On his back, flopping like this. Nigga doing this on the ground, literally.
Derek, bro, we gonna go Derek Brown. We not gonna let none of these niggas escape today. Derek Brown, these linebackers, Frankie Louvu, Corey Littleton, Marquise Hank. We not gonna let nobody on the front 7 escape. Our cornerbacks were forced into fire, where they had to be the ones to stop gaps, and they wasn't able to do it because at the end of the day, they're 205 to at most 210, trying to take on 335. 3 linemen who you got top of the guard. I mean, they have some of the best guards. And when I say they were, we gonna get into it. I'm gonna say that.
You gotta see the drag, man. Lonzo is gonna narrate it in a few. You gotta see the drag and how they were pulling. My God, it was a thing of beauty on Cleveland's side. And it damn right made us look like a high school team out there. So, Lonzo, with it the way it stands, and I hate to say this because this is a question I'm going to come back to you and everybody else after we show the film, but I'm gonna pose it right now. With the way it stands on this defense, can you win with what's on this defense right now?
Me personally, I say I still got faith in this team. I say yes. I say you can win with these guys. At the end of the day, is what I always say. These guys have to step up. Whether they step up or it's not even a fact to not even have some instances can be from the fact that we don't even have the guys good enough to do some things. But some of these guys are Derek Brown's the first round pick. He's a ninth overall pick. Brian Burns, these Pro Bowler. Like we have the guys to make these plays. They're just not making it. And if you watch it, they are just being manhandled. And it's not even like Sunday where you look at they wasn't even Derek Brown. We went up against a backup center and a fourth rounder right tackle, and they still got gashed.
You know what though,
it's a matter
Lonzo?
of it's a matter, but I think the scheme matters as well. Like I think the way this defense is set up, you're never going to be able to stop running the 3-3-5, brother. I'm telling you right now. Especially how we like to run single high safeties, which causes one of our safeties to come up and play in the box. We're never going to win it like that. And the fact that when you run a 4-2-5, like I heard a person say, you don't even have a defensive end. You have an edge rusher. That's two big things. The edge rusher is a person to get out to the quarterback. You need a defensive end to set the edge on that. So I mean, I don't know, man. It's concerning. I tell you that. But I think we can bounce back from this. I think because most of the stuff, even if you look at it, yeah, we got gashed on the run, but most of the stuff was just missed tackles, man. we missed a lot of tackles, bro, from
Yeah,
guys we thought can tackle at a high rate.
yeah.
I mean, if you look, bro, they had 170 yards out the contact, and they had 17 missed tackles. Yeah, that's bad, bro.
So before I get into any positives, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna take our time and we're gonna show y'all some of the plays that was from the other day. Just because I can't believe what I seen. I can't believe what I was seeing, man. So this is what I'm about to do. I'm about to share my screen and we're about to go ahead in it. So just let me know if you can see it, Lonzo.
Gotcha.
I'm about to get started. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna pause this and I'm going to hit settings. We're gonna slow this down a little bit. And we're gonna take this to the big screen. All right, everybody, y'all can see this? All right, everybody take a look. Look at this front four.
Hey, everybody, on this play, take a look at Derek Brown. Just
Now,
watch
keep
Derek
your
Brown
eyes on big number 95 in the middle.
and also keep your eyes on Damian Wilson, number 57.
Now, stop. What do you guys see right here? What do y'all see right here? Nick Chubb has this ball, and as you see, YGM is on the edge. He does not beat his block. Now, with him being hold, Derek Brown has a double team on him. And you look around, Brian Burns is coming from the opposite side of the field to chase this man down. Now, be mindful. Look at number 49. Now, look at Frankie Louvu right there standing right in the middle of the gap. Y'all see him right here? Frankie Louvu. Frankie Louvu, if you look above JC Horn right there, Frankie Louvu is sitting right there and he does absolutely nothing. He misses this entire play. Watch this. Boom. Now look, you got two Panther defenders right there on each other. Nobody can get off of their gap. You got Gross Matos, who got one arm on Nick Chubb as he's walking by, as he's running by. But nobody does anything, remotely anything, to touch this man.
Now, Q, rewind it back a little bit and play it at full speed. Watch Derek Brown, bro.
Full speed now?
Now watch Derek Brown. Watch how Derek Brown, your run stuffer, their backup center clears him out of the way. And watch how the guy you traded away for a 6th-round pick, Denzel.
Now look at this. Watch how Derek Brown get moved out of the way.
Denzel Perman, if he was Damian Wilson right there, he would have blew that guard up.
Oh my God.
We got Derek Brown.
Oh my God. Oh. That's just one. That's just the first one. That's just the first one.
Boy, I tell you, man.
That's just the first one. Everybody, y'all take a look at this next one. This next one that's coming up. Pay attention to Derek Brown. And all these plays, Ian Nitis and Derek Brown should be vital to stopping Nick Chubb. And take a look at the linebackers on the next level. Look at how Shaq Thompson, he points out what's going to happen on this play and does absolutely nothing to shoot the gap. Luke Kuechly would have shoot that gap. Thomas Davis would have shot that gap. I don't get it. But here we go.
You could change it back to half speed, Q.
I'm taking it back down to half speed. Y'all check this out. Just check this out. Now, take a look at this.
Watch Derek Brown.
Notice the motion.
Watch Derek Brown, fellas.
Y'all watch Derek Brown now. Derek Brown gets manhandled right there.
Pause it, please. Pause right there.
Look at Derek Brown, big ass on the ground.
This is our first overall pick. That was drafted to clog the run. That was clogging the middle. Was clogging the A gap and the B gap. I mean, looked like he the one being clogged to me.
Yeah. Now, you guys take a look at what's going on. Derek Brown has been pancaked by number 77 on his damn back. On his back right now. Take a look at everybody else. Louvu, these guys are already on the second level, and the play just started. And our team has not one chance. And we had one player that stepped up, but guess what he did? He missed the damn tackle. Watch this.
Look, it even goes back to this, Q. It goes back to scheming at the end of the day. They have 5 300-pound guys. We have 2 defensive ends. We have 2 defensive tackles, 1 defensive end in Utah Gross Matos, and we got 1 edge rusher. And we have 3 linebackers on the field. So our small linebackers, because we do have small linebackers, our small linebackers are taking these 300-pound hog are taking on these small linebackers. So at the end, it's scheming at the end of the day, and feels, bro, you
a DB got no business on a fucking old line.
You right.
A DB got no business, y'all. Now look at this. Nick Chubb eats right there. But that play should have never got to where it was. Derek Brown getting up from lunch right now. Now here we go. Next play. Take a look at this right here. J.C. Horn. Now pay attention to how much J.C. Horn gets put out of this equation. Now watch Shaq Thompson dissect what's going on, and he don't got a chance in hell to stop it.
Luke Kuechly makes this tackle behind the line of scrimmage, brother. Luke Kuechly does not let him get 3 yards.
Yeah. And watch Derek Brown in the middle. Just keep your eyes on
Perryman don't even allow him to get 3 yards on this play.
Check this out, y'all. So as you see, you got Hunt in motion. They got Chubb going to the edge. Now, pause. Shaq Thompson is the first man there.
Great pursuit. That's awesome pursuit. Now make the play.
Awesome pursuit.
All we telling you to do now is make the play. Mano a mano. J.C. Horn actually isn't doing as bad right here. Looking at this right here, he's controlling the outside. So right now he's forcing him to go inside. All you got to do is Shaq Thompson right now make the play on the runner.
This is all Shaq Thompson's fault. And then after Shaq Thompson missed this, nobody's there to really clean up after him. This is all effort. Watch this. A different personnel in it. This week should.
Man, at this point, it's not. Oh, okay. You said personnel. That's different. Yeah, I thought you. Yeah. I mean, because I would like to. It's more than personnel. What I'm watching is more than personnel.
This is actually philosophy, man.
This everything.
It's a collective. It's a collective thing. And it boils down to the culture on the defense. I mean, what's the mentality? What's your fucking defensive identity? Same thing we ask for our offense. And look, I'm glad we getting into it like this week 1, because I'd be damn if I go 4, 5, 6 weeks into the season and not really know what the fuck going on.
Yeah.
Hey, look. I had a guy cash at me a couple times, talking about I need to do another record prediction. That's coming tomorrow. I'll
Yeah,
do a
yeah.
record prediction tomorrow
This
because
right
this
here,
shit here
content on. This is content right here on.
stay straight up and down.
Oh my God. It from here, we got like 4 or 5 different videos we can put up here tonight. The moral of the story is you guys got to really understand what are we looking at here in Carolina. The personnel is not it. Brian Burns is not it. Derek
Oh my
Brown
God.
cannot get the job done. Ianitis is not it. And this hurts me to say because I put my fucking nuts out on the line for these boys week in and week out. Did I not on?
Yeah, you did. Yeah,
Did
you
I
did.
not?
You put you. Yeah, you.
Week in, week out. I came
So
out
Q,
here.
Q,
What's up?
Lonzo. Let me ask y'all something.
What's up?
Yo,
Now, I understand that this is Nick Chubb now, and I understand this is that Cleveland Browns offensive line. They have a significant culture on their offensive line and in their running philosophy. I mean, I understand this, which means all Jacoby got to do is hand the ball off, get the fuck out the way, because Nick Chubb and that offensive line, they know that running scheme as well as, let's say, any offensive team can know in the league. So I say all that to say this. Do we cut these niggas a little slack or give them a pass due to the fact it was Nick Chubb and the Cleveland Browns and it should have been worse if we was as bad as what I'm looking at and we stayed as bad as what I'm looking at play in play out. Q niggas should have had 300 on the ground.
yeah, facts. I give
you know what this
yeah,
means?
we did improve later on in the game. We did.
You know what this means right now to me?
Talk to
This
me.
means Phil Snow should have his ass fired from what we looking at on this
Damn,
team.
you.
Phil Snow ass should be fired. Because this is all Phil Snow's fault. The effort, the philosophy, what we not seeing from the tackles.
Yeah. Hey, fact, and fucking fact.
Q,
All
hey Q,
coaching.
but look. Like I say this, I say it's 50-50. It's the players and the coaching and personnel. I say this because if you go out there,
did Phil Snow not get out there and say that he's sick and tired of hearing people talk about we can't stop the run? Did he get out there and say that at the podium?
Yeah, he did. That's why. Yeah, he did. That's why I said.
He did. Q. He said he tired of you motherfuckers.
The field.
Tired of you motherfuckers talking about we can't stop the run, bitch. But Q. Another point. I'm glad we here tonight, my nigga. I'm glad we here too fucking night.
Yes, sir. Yes,
you and Lonzo. We gave up about what 200. We gave up 200 plus on the ground, correct?
Yeah, correct.
Yes,
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but a number. I challenge y'all both to find out how many teams gave up 200 plus on the ground this weekend. One was the New Orleans Saints. Mm-hmm. One was the Detroit Lions.
Yeah.
The fucking man, a lot of teams gave up 200 yards on the ground this week. Now, barring a lot of those teams, was it Nick Chubb and the Cleveland Browns interior offensive line? Let's just be real. They superior as far as run protection go. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I'm saying, do these niggas deserve some type of pass? Is what I'm asking you niggas. You know what I mean? With what you see,
I cut him slack this week.
Lonzo's more lenient than I am.
If this becomes a continuously thing for this year, then you can't. I give him the week.
Lonzo, it's been a continuing problem for 2 fucking years.
Yeah, but Q. I mean, a lot of these nigga, it's hard to take up for these niggas. I'll tell you that right now, boy.
Exactly. This has been a problem for 2 years, and you saying we should cut them slack and come out next week against the Giants who got Saquon Barkley?
Yeah, but I just want to say it, Brian. I ain't gonna down my niggas so bad, even though I see the film. But I'm wait the next week. I'm gonna just wait the next week. If I see the
Lonzo,
next week,
see, shout out Derek Brown.
The only
Derek
positive
B.
you can take away from this is the fact that we got our ass tore up like this, but we still had a chance to compete for this game because of Baker Mayfield. That's the only reason why we had a chance to compete in this game.
Yeah, but Q is gonna be
Yeah,
games
that's
like
a
that. But
fucking
yeah,
fact,
I
Q.
mean
Hey,
that's
that's
a
a
fact.
fucking
It's gonna.
fact, Q.
You right, but Q. I mean, if you want to jump into that, then Q, a lot of this stuff can be the balance of your team, bro. Like a lot of this stuff, yeah, we couldn't stop the run, but the offense that we brung in, we brung in this offense to balance the team out. Like a lot, our offense in the first half was three and out, three and out, three and out, three and out, three and out. That what? How many first down we got in the first quarter? I mean, the first half, probably about three, and two of them came on one drive, and that was the touchdown that we had, which came with like 4 minutes left. So this is a balance of the team. So I'm basically answering this question. You cut him some slack. You can't cut him slack, but I give him a chance to redeem themselves. I'll say that.
You know what though? You know what the craziest thing is? Beyond Baker Mayfield being one of the reasons why we came back after watching this film, Matt Rule finally learned what it meant to make a goddamn fourth quarter adjustment. That's another thing you can look at.
Fourth quarter adjustment that cost us the fucking game. I
Fact.
don't want to hear that. Nah.
Nigga.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Fact.
Fuck all that.
And that's how bad
Fact.
the
That
cause
nigga,
is in this game.
that nigga lost us the game. 117 on the clock.
Hey,
And
I mean, granted, man, listen. When Baker put his shit on Sunday and you know and started to turn it up, and when we had the chance, now mind y'all, I won't forgive Matt Rule for that, never, for taking that ball out of Matt Rule and Christian hands, because even if we don't score there, we at least get the ball down to the 2 or 3 yard line. You know what I
yeah.
mean? And with doing that, we take the clock down to 30 something seconds. You
Fact.
know what I mean? So either way, you put your field goal kicker, which was Eddie Perino ass, in a better position anyway. It's look, I told y'all in the Discord, man. I told y'all right when even if we hit the field goal, I ain't like that shit. You know what I mean? That shit was foul. Even if we won that game, I still would have gave Matt Rule his ass, because like he said on the podium, Q, he thought our defense would be able to close that game out, and then he blamed the penalties on the players who got the penalties on. You know what I mean? Like a bullshit head coach. Matt Rule, I'll never forgive him for that. I'll never forgive him. After taking that ball out of Baker Mayfield hands, first day, opening day as a Carolina Panther, everything going right for Baker
Yeah,
right
he was
now.
on fire at that
Everything
moment,
going
bro.
right for the. You feel me, Lonzo?
Yeah, the nigga, yeah, you got to.
This could have been a career claiming moment for Baker Mayfield.
Did you see the play
But
call,
nah.
bro? We went so conservative. We went from gun formation
Yeah,
that whole
nah, he
drive
went.
to single
What he
back.
did, Lonzo, is line up the field goal kicker. That's what Matt Rule did.
Yeah,
He lined it, he centered up the field goal kicker. That was it. He didn't play to throw the ball to the outside numbers. None of that. If you remember, started that draft, it was a bad snap. Baker fell on the ball. Second down. I guess now, if I'm thinking what Matt Rule thinking, I'm thinking, okay, that was risky as hell. Let's just get out this bitch with 3 points. Hopefully that's a win. You see what I'm saying? But at the same time, Baker he just took us down the field, nigga. What, 60 yards by now?
yeah.
He just so after that, yeah, you know, granted, man, I don't know. It's a hard decision.
And to allude to that point, he was on fire this much. He took us 60 yards in 2 plays. He took DJ Moore got a 30-yarder. Christian McCaffrey went for about a 20-yarder and then got the 15-yard penalty. He was on fire. Yep. Let him roll. The drive before that, it only took him 1 play to score. You got it, bro. Oh, this nigga ruled, man.
Yeah, he took that's the quintessential meaning of taking the ball out of your player's hand. I ain't never seen no shit like that in my life. For one, you don't if you don't trust Baker, Trust to turn around and hand it to Christian. Trust he can get you for another, you know what I mean, 10 yards for another first down to properly ice and win the game. If we get another first down there, that takes the rest of that time off the fucking clock. I eat Cleveland timeouts up. Matt Rule gotta be smarter than what he's showing us, man. He gotta be.
Man, it's a lot, bro. Remember at the end of the half, these niggas was going for it on 4th and 10. He calls the timeout for them to kick a field goal. Just stupid stuff.
Well, and that's what we've been getting from Matt Rule lately. That's why I said this was a teaching moment for everybody out here tonight. If you are already out here, welcome to Black Cat Panther Podcast, man. We're doing a teaching tonight showing how we got beat up. For everybody out there that's wondering what's going on, me, Lonzo, we breaking it down. We got Big Waves in the building. He just pulled up. Man, y'all already know what time it is, man. Where y'all getting content like this from, man?
Let's do it, baby. You got more for me?
Oh, hell yeah. We got plenty more. Man, okay.
Yeah. Shout out Hollywood McCray. He say, I'm wrong. CMC ain't good on the goal line. That's a fact. I ain't need him. Listen, at this point, at the point of the game, Hollywood, we was down. All we needed was a field goal to win the game at this point. Yeah. At this point, all you do, instead of lining up the kicker, let's put some more pressure on them. Yeah. Take some more time off the clock. I'm not now shout out Hollywood. Now, who's to say Christian McCaffrey don't bust a 22-yard run right? No, matter of fact, it was this. We was on our 18-yard line. Who's to say Christian on second down don't pop a 18-yard touchdown run if you run something that's designed to goddamn pick up yards.
Fact.
So, Big Waves in the building. What's up with y'all boys?
What's up, my man?
What's up with y'all boys, man?
Man, we out here teaching it tonight, man. We breaking everything down, man, showing how my boy Derek Brown was on his ass. Ianitis was on his ass. Brian Burns was missing plays. And this right here
Long say no LeBron. Yeah.
This is JC Horn getting the business handled to him.
Hey, Q, we watching the comedy show.
Q, I ain't gonna let you do that to my nigga, though, Q. I can't let you do that to my nigga.
Well, he did it to his damn self.
Nah, I ain't do it, man. Look, Q, that's one catch, 4 yards.
Now, look up top. Look up top. This nigga try to jam him here. Oh,
routed. He got routed.
Okay.
He got routed.
He's stumbling. He's stumbling.
One of two times that he got beat. Make sure you emphasize that. They threw the ball 34 times. That's 2 times. One of 2 times he got beat in coverage.
But look at that back. Look at that makeup speed though, from the safety position. Never mind that.
Thank you.
Look,
thank you.
Never mind that. That play don't work anyway. That play don't work anyway, Q. Because look at that makeup. Look at that makeup speed from the safety position.
That wasn't a flag.
A better quarterback would have put that bitch on the
he
money.
Put the ball right there.
Wait,
it wasn't open. Xavier Woods.
A better quarterback would have hit him right there.
Xavier Woods making the play.
A better quarterback get that wide receiver killed.
Hey,
thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. It was plenty. Yeah, you right. You right, Wade.
If this was anybody else,
you feel what I'm saying? That was enough window to throw.
Yeah, you right there, Waves. A better quarterback would have saw that slip and hit that man right there.
Hell yeah, right away.
So
yep, you right. You right. I can't lie. Hey, and on top of that, Waves, a better quarterback might have would have held that ball a little longer and let Omari get past that safety and hit it for a touchdown.
Yes,
because that's a fucking fact. That Waves, you 100 look. Because you right about that shit, Waves. Way to break. Way to point that shit out.
Get my nigga his same credit for
that shit out.
Waves, give my nigga his same credit for right here.
Here we go.
Let me see it.
Clamps, straps. Where that nigga at? Straps.
I mean, but that's easy coverage, though.
Look, we ain't trying to hit that. What are you?
That's easy coverage, though. That ain't no.
That's good coverage. Just say that. That's good. That's great.
I mean, it's good coverage, but that was an easy route to cover.
I don't matter if it was a screenplay. Covered it, didn't
he? Yeah. Okay. All right, I give you that.
Shit, easy route. Shit, JC Horn had an easier route to cover.
Shit, that. I'm sorry,
them niggas killed the entire defense playing soft at every fucking level, bro.
You feel what I'm saying?
Not even the throw. Well, Waves, he had a little pressure on him, but it was soft pressure. What I'm saying is the entire defense played entirely too fucking soft, man. At every level.
That play,
I got one more thing to show y'all. I got one more. This right here is gonna be real good.
Why you pulling it up, Q? The only point that I'm trying to make about breaking down that play, like, man, Horn was beat on that play. Like a quarterback that can fucking sling that bitch like a Josh Allen or a Patrick Mahomes or somebody, but they would have got that shit there,
you right.
bro.
But Waves, look, what Q didn't show you on that play, Xavier Woods was on the top of that again. He would have made a play on that play again. And also,
but I'm saying,
if you look at that play,
a good quarterback can make that throw. That's what I'm telling you.
Those were the only 2 times in the game that J.C. Horn got beat on the route by Amari Cooper. Now, if he finished that tape, Amari Cooper straps him the rest of this video.
I don't know, man, because from what I've seen, he was getting routed a lot.
That nigga got routed twice by Amari.
This is your boy Ike Ekwonu, everybody. Take your time. We thought he did okay, but let's really look at how he really did.
No, this nigga, he
didn't do okay at all.
No, he did.
Take a look. Just take a look. This is a teaching moment, everybody. All right, here we go.
Damn, not to zooming in on 79. Beats, no technique.
Yank that nigga like a little boy.
Yeah, shit ain't even close. Look at this shit here.
Chop block.
Yeah. That should have been a penalty.
Hey, Q, hold on. I can tell you what he did. On that first play wrong off rip. Go back.
All right.
I'm going to tell you what exactly he did wrong as an offensive lineman.
It's his footwork.
For one, he played entirely too soft. Let's get that out the way. Soft bag of chips. That's how they played. All right, watch him, Q. Watch this. Pause it. For one, well, never mind. You know why he got off? You know why he got off so easy? Because the big motherfucker didn't go. He didn't dig and grip. You know what I mean? He didn't get hand control at all. He didn't extend his arms on that play. He let Myles Garrett look right there. He fucked up. Yeah. Look how far Myles Garrett got into his chest. And see, that was just a tester for Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett hit him with a jab. In boxing, that's a jab, a test. Myles Garrett did that. Everything Myles Garrett did right there was to see what that little nigga knew. And right then and there, Myles Garrett he said, this bitch don't know shit.
I'll give him this.
He wanted to see how strong Ekwonu was, how fast.
Ekwonu looked at
He found out exactly what he needed to know right there.
He's still a rookie, and it's just still his first. I mean, he's going against the best, bro. I mean, he not gonna face nobody this shit better than this nigga.
Yeah, so, you said the same thing about the running game.
Yeah,
too,
though. What? This don't have nothing to do with that. We talking about this. We talking about the Kim Ekwonu, a rookie. You don't have tape on, you have tape on a running. You have tape on a running game being bad. You don't have tape on Ekwonu constantly being beat in the regular season. This is first regular season game
it's
ever.
only been one game in the
Myles
regular
Garrett.
season.
He's a rookie, bro.
Hey Q, it's only been one damn game in the regular season.
My point exactly.
Our season over, so I'm just sitting here putting tape out there for everybody to see what's really going on. This is what this is.
I'm gonna be honest. He is going to have to develop. Like, you cannot be.
What was he looking at right there, Q? Why was he Ekwonu looking in the goddamn defensive backfield right there? Why was his eye right here? What is he looking? Why does he got one hand out?
What the fuck are you doing?
Look at his tech. Y'all look at his footwork.
What the fuck is he doing?
His footwork is terrible. His footwork is terrible.
Yeah, this nigga. Yeah,
man, it ain't. Look right there. That nigga put one hand. He thought one hand was gonna control Myles Garrett.
Look, that nigga was.
That shit is ridiculous. Look, why does he keep that? Is his hand hurting? Is something wrong with Ekwonu's shoulder or arm at this point? Look at this. Look at his arm with the sleeve on it,
bro. I'm gonna keep saying.
Nah, he won't lift it. He don't want to lift it.
I don't think he should be out of
Look at
tackle. Look
at his arm. You just circled that side.
He too slow to play tackle.
He did. Hey, look, he on that play right there. Waves. Listen to me. Iquanu did not lift his arm with that band on it. With the look at it on a pass play. He putting one arm out to stop Myles Garrett.
That led to a strip sack.
Hey, Iquanu has an injury, fellas.
Nah, I think it's just nigga
Iquanu.
Iquanu,
look right there. Stop it, Q. You just stopped it. He put one arm up to stop Myles Garrett.
He don't even have an arm up right now. What is this nigga doing?
So, hey, look, that arm with the sleeve on it is hurting, boy. That arm with the sleeve on it hurting. Play it, Q. Just watch it, and then get off of it. Cause I got some content for your ass.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Brady Christensen trying to say that nigga.
Look, now watch him not even looking to the right. A man run by him. Here we go. But this is all. I don't know how this. Just take a look.
Wow.
Run right by him.
What Q? He ran right by the side with the arm. Look, that arm is hurting, boy. That arm is hurting.
I think he wants.
Look, he won't even look. He putting one arm out there, bro. He put one arm out there. He had to put that white sleeve out there then. He tried to stop that nigga with one arm.
Waves, was you in here when we broke down the Nick Chubb stuff? No.
Q. Early on, do you remember when I told you that Brady Christensen should be our left tackle and Ikem Ekwonu should be our left guard?
You did say that,
and I told you
for the longest, that bro. Might be what needs to happen. It might need to be a shift made, bro. But Q, it ain't up to us. Them motherfuckers don't pay us multi-million a year to figure this shit out. If we see this shit, them pussies gotta see it.
Yeah. I don't get it. It's clear as day. It's clear cut. Everybody can see it. What are we doing? Like the personnel, like I broke it down for the defense. You guys saw that. The defense is like, it's atrocious, man. This is the worst defense I've seen we possibly ever had. This is the worst defense we had.
Hey, keep rocking, my G. I gotta jump off, get a shower, get my black ass in the bed. You feel
I appreciate you for pulling up on.
For sure.
Hey, man. Yo, say no more, nigga. Hey, look, I appreciate the goddamn content, nigga. You and Lonzo just showed me some shit. I don't think I wanted to see it, honestly.
Hey, I had to open my eyes. I don't
think I wanted to see that shit.
You could thank Zoe for this, man. Zoe opened my eyes to this.
Yeah, Zoe, I don't know why you do that, man. What the fuck,
bro? Man, it was worse watching it, bro.
Yeah.
You goddamn right. Yeah, I mean, but see, in game, you're a little inebriated. You done had sip, you smoke something. You don't get to fine tune that shit. But when you see this nigga tried to block Myles Garrett on a full out blitz with one arm, what the fuck are we doing? Okay. Q. Now you got me. Now I gotta do some research. You feel me? Now I need to do because I just saw something. But if I look before I get off to sum up what I see, I feel like I should be inclined to get this Panthers defense a pass, especially week 1 with the running attack that we saw. But that'd be bullshit, Lonzo, because it's short lived. Saquon Barkley be in this bitch this Sunday. You know what I mean? And that nigga's in left it fine. He can bust a 99-yarder if you let him.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's gonna be short-lived. The pass I get them bitches, and I only give them a slight pass because of who Nick Chubb is, and who the fuck the offensive line for the Cleveland Browns are as far as they running attack. I know what it is. They know what they are. So, yeah, Q, they beat our ass, bro. They beat our ass in their run game. Score was close, but in hindsight, it wasn't that damn close.
Yeah, it was a night and day comparison, man. And so to anybody who was wondering, You were wondering why we got beat up like that. This is why. You take a good, deep, in-depth look. Derek Brown is his ass is on the ground. Ioannidis is turned around. You got Damian Wilson looking stupid. You got Shaq Thompson. I don't know where the fuck he been on Sunday. He was irrelevant.
Yeah.
He was irrelevant.
Hey, one love, fellas.
Yes, sir. I'll
Hey
holler.
Q, we rocking, baby. I see you. So I get with you tomorrow, nigga. Shit, one love. Lonzo, you know it. One love, my G.
Hit me up, bro.
One love, bro.
Yes, sir.
Hey, one love, Waves. Where you go, nigga?
Take you down for a minute.
Yeah. You drop that nigga off. Hey, one love, fella.
All right, see you, huh?
Yeah. I'll holler at you on. So Zoe, I'm gonna drop Waves for a minute. That way we can just go ahead and whenever he get ready to link there, he can always come back. Oh, he there. I didn't know he was there. Yo, you there? Oh, well. Waves. Anyway. So Zoe. With that being said, so how you feel now?
It's nice to see it. I mean, front open and close, like to see it for ourselves, or what we actually been talking about, and see it one-on-one, and actually get others to see it alongside yourself. I mean, it's just good that we all was able to see it as one, and not to just keep going off what we think we seen on our own. It was basically all right. I mean, it was just good to see it by ourselves. But we all seen we've been talking about. I mean, that's we all seen the problems that we knew we had. We thought we got better at it. But I mean, we seen, according to Sunday's game, we clearly did. We clearly didn't get better at it. And we, at the end of the day, man, we got manhandled. And that, bro, we this team showed some softness, bro. Like we we got manhandled by grown men.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, and you shouldn't be, when you bring in a guy like Matt Ioannidis, a veteran in this league, when you bring in a guy like Henry Anderson and YGM's in his third year, Derek Brown's in his third year, you this stuff, some things, the stuff shouldn't still be going on. And that's why I said it was 50-50 at the end of the day. Because I say this, to stop the run, okay, you can put, this is why I say this 50-50. Because if you want to stop the run, okay, say Phil Snow go out there and put the 3 defensive tackles out there. Okay, now we don't even have the defensive tackle. Those defensive tackles have to win their battle. The players isn't winning their battle, and the coaches ain't even putting the players in position to win their battle. But if the coaches do put their players in position to win, they still ain't winning. So that's why I said it's 50-50. It's personnel and the players. The players itself has to win, bro. It shouldn't. But I lean more towards personnel. This is why you had a whole off season where you knew you had a deficiency for 2 entire years, bro. You had a chance to literally change this stuff. Stop being cheap with your money, bro. This is what I'm saying. Like, we've been knowing this for a long time. At the end of the day, the same stuff should not be going on. Q, I seen a play on his defense, but I don't even know what scheme we was in. We had 2 defensive tackles, 4 linebackers, and five DBs. That, like, we had linebackers at edge, and it wasn't even a 3-4. We, like, this wasn't a 3-4 that we was running. It's just, man, at the end of the day, we just look like an undisciplined, clownish team at this point. And that's what teams are saying. They're not doubting the talent that each player may have as itself. They're doubting that, can these players put it all together as a whole entire group? And can these coaches put these players in position to make the best plays and in their right position? And as we've seen for two years, going on 3 now, we seeing the same things as we seen before, bro.
Yes, sir. Well, and this is the thing, one of the takeaways that I'm looking at. And I hate to say it, this offense has slowly but surely crept up, but this defense is light years away from competing in the NFL. I'm looking at the talent. The last 2 drafts we had has been a complete wash. Understand and hear me clearly. Derek Brown is not it. J.C. Horn is not looking like the answer at corner. C.J. Henderson, we traded for, definitely is not the answer. Then you look around and you take a look at some of those picks, because they're using C.J. Henderson as a 3rd round pick for this year. being that they wasted a pick on trading for him. So that means you go back and look, Bravion Roy, Nixon, they cut one of them boys and put him on the practice squad.
Yeah.
Troy Pride Jr., where is he?
Yeah.
I mean, just look at the last couple of years
No,
with the players
I can't
that
say
we
that.
drafted.
Troy Pride trash.
You say what?
Keep Troy Pride where he at.
That's what I'm saying. Why draft? We wasted a pick on him.
No facts. That's facts.
We wasted picks for this philosophy of a 3-3-5. And what are we getting out of this? What exactly are we getting out of this?
It's Dirk. We didn't hit on Derek Brown. The only thing we hit on, so look, Q, matter of fact, we can run it down. The 2020 draft, only thing we hit on was literally Jeremy Chin. Derek Brown hasn't showed up. YGM hasn't showed up. Troy Pride hasn't showed up. Cuba Hubert hasn't done anything. Phil Hoskins hasn't done anything. Stanley Thomas Oliver hasn't done anything. So we didn't hit on that draft. We drafted Thomas Fletcher with that one. No, I think we drafted Thomas Fletcher last year. So let's go to 2021. You get J.C. Horn. Okay, well, it's looking. The thing about J.C. Horn, I think J.C. Horn, he's fine. Trust me. You're not gonna find a bigger fan of J.C. Horn than me. I think he's even with people saying that J.C. Horn only allowed 4 catches for 31 yards Sunday. That's great if you ask me. Out of 34 passing attempts, 4 catches for 31 yards. That's not bad. But if you go through that draft, we drafted J.C. Horn. Then you go back, you get Terrace Marshall Jr. That hasn't panned out. Then you go and get Tommy Tremble. Okay, the jury's still out on that. We think we have a good player in that. Okay, you keep on going. Did I say Chuba Hubert? The jury's still out on him. You still Shy Smith. I like Shy Smith, but the jury's still out on him.
Fucking Chuba.
We got a lot. We got the jury's still out on these guys that we got. It's a lot of uncertainty around all these picks that we're picking. Yeah. And the thing about the J.C. Horn pick, people don't doubt J.C. Horn's talent. They doubt the players that was taken after him, and those players has been succeeding well beyond what we've seen so far from J.C. Horn. Now, note to that, J.C. Horn has only played 4 career games, but you're going to have people saying that, well, Michael Parsons is looking like the next Lawrence Taylor, according to a couple of people, when he's dominating the league and second in Defensive Player of the Year votings, when we for sure can use a linebacker. He solved both our problems at the same time. He could have been he's excellent at defensive end and he's excellent at linebacker. Then the cornerback right after him was a Pro Bowl caliber cornerback who's looking like a top 10 guy, who's well disciplined, that doesn't have the deficiencies that these dudes that I just watched hold DK Metcalf to 7 catches and 20-something yards. Then you go out and you see Justin Fields just got taken last year. Justin Fields got taken. He looks good. So it's a lot of uncertainty around this stuff, bro.
Yeah.
What's going on, Q? What's going on, Lonzo?
What's up, D?
Yeah. Man, I just got a few questions to ask y'all, man. I just got a few questions to ask y'all. For what I seen when I was on Saturday, man, it was terrible, man. I had to say it, man. It was just terrible, man. I was just wondering why they just didn't call it. He had 3 timeouts. He had 3 timeouts before the half, didn't use it. Then he had 2 in the fourth quarter, didn't use it. I just don't understand. I don't understand why what we're doing, man.
Well, this is what Matt Rule's coaching equates to. A whole lot of question marks. Nobody know what the hell Matt Rule is doing. I can't even begin to jump in the mind of Matt Rule and trying to understand what he's thinking in certain instances. Like how you said, the one with the kicker, when it's 4th and goal, and they're getting ready to try for it. We all know that they got a slim chance to get that. We know that.
Yep.
It's a slim chance for them to get that. So he then calls a timeout, which gives them time to say, you know what, scratch that. We're going to go and get guaranteed points because we were getting ready to take a chance. Yep. You just shot yourself in the foot if you are a coach.
Mm-hmm. So we got $70 million tied up in like this.
70.
I said we got $70 million tied up in. And he doing this.
Yeah,
4 more years to go.
Million. 4 more years, bro. Hopefully we terminate that.
I know. And then I'm saying, and then I got other fans saying to me, it's not our players. It's our players, not our coach. I keep telling these people it's our coach. It's not the players. It's a few of them. It's a few of them though, but it's not players. It start out with coaching.
Man, I'm telling you right now. Yeah, it's definitely coaching. Dimitri, just to answer your question, we need to make changes. But if you make changes in the middle of the season, I mean, I'm gonna tell you right now, if we go out Sunday and we lay the egg once again with this Giants team coming, and you know that's when shit really started to unfold last year with us when we played the Giants.
Mm-hmm.
So if we go out and we lay an egg again against the Giants,
it's
somebody ass getting fired, whether it's Phil Snow or whether it's Matt Rule, somebody head need to roll. One of them two got to go.
But I'd rather see Matt Rule out of here. I don't have enough of him.
Well, yeah. I've had enough of Matt Rule, but after showing this video I showed tonight, Phil Snow ass need to be out the door next.
Yep.
He need to be.
Well, how I seen the live, man, it's nothing like seeing the live, man. I was just, man, I'm just tired of spending money like this, man. And I'm just tired, bro.
Yeah. We all spend hard-earned money, and we all are fans and consumers of this product, and we just want the best for this team. I know you guys do. I know I do. So, I mean, let's be honest, man. Man, Dimitri, we appreciate you for coming up to the channel. Me and Lonzo about to get back into it. We appreciate you for showing up, though. Hey,
all right, I appreciate it. That's one thing.
I'm gonna track your shirt, fam.
All right.
That's
one thing. Wow, there's a few questions I had to ask y'all, man. It just something that I ain't seen. Something that ain't been right since.
Yeah, man. This is Panthers. This is life as a Panther fan right now, man. Just trying to figure out what the hell going on in the organization, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
all right. I appreciate y'all having me on, bro.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you, bro.
All right, you too, man.
All right. So Zoe.
Yeah, man.
You look at what we've seen right here. Coming up with this Giants, the Giants don't have as good of a line as the Cleveland Browns do. That's clear cut. Everybody knows that. They don't have as good as a line. But say we went to bed and Saquon goes off on us for around the same Nick Chubb numbers that Nick Chubb went for us. What do we do in that instance?
I say, what we doing now? You gotta. Well, we know it'll be a time to panic. Well, just to sum it up, it'll be a time to panic. But I say this, Q. You said the Giants don't have a better O-line. Well, I'll say this: he rushed for more than Nick Chubb with a worse O-line against a better run defense. Did you not know the Tennessee Titans finished number 1 last year in run defense? Number 1. They rushed for 238 rushing as a team against Tennessee last week. So if we thinking we just had it easy with Nick Chubb, it ain't getting much easier this week because now this dude right here, Nick Chubb, is great, but this dude has breakaway speed. Like this is a true test as well, and it's man. If I was Ben McAdoo and I had to go against, and that's what they should have did all offseason. They should have took our offense against that defense and tell Baker Mayfield, you don't even have to put on a helmet, bro. Just hand the ball off. They should have ran all run plays all offseason.
Yeah.
Just run the ball. Just like it's just little stuff like that. I remember Tom Coughlin. Remember Tinky Barber. I remember when Tinky Barber started having fumbling problems. You know what Tom Coughlin did with him?
Every play.
Tom Coughlin made Tinky Barber carry a football around him every day. And he would have people around the whole organization punching at the ball. He would be walking to the bathroom and they'd try to punch the ball out. He would teach this nigga how to keep the ball in his hand. So if I was the offensive coordinator, I would literally have them rush the football against this defense, and I would literally make them learn how to stop this run.
Like I told you guys, watching this right here, there's ways to fix this, but you have to be willing to invest and to try to make this defense better. I'm gonna be honest with you. With the way how this defense is right now, you need to go out and invest yourself in a good middle linebacker, and you need a supporting cast linebacker. I think, and this is my honest opinion, every linebacker we got on this roster right now has to go. Shaq Thompson, we was really paying this nigga $16 to $18 million a year. That's what we was doing, you know. $16 to $18 million a year for this. Yeah. Everybody keeps waiting for Shaq Thompson to have a breakout season, and he'll start off the first 6 games and cool right on off. Y'all believe what y'all saw tonight from Shaq Thompson and the crew? Can y'all believe what y'all saw from them? I'm not making this up. It's all on tape. I showed you the facts. If you haven't had a chance to watch it, when you get home, restart this whole video from the start, and all you got to do is watch it. I'm not making this up. I love my team, but we have to be more disciplined. At the end of the day, we can't sit here and allow people to run right by you. Nobody be held accountable for tackling. Nobody being held accountable for their gaps. You missing each and every component to the run game. We don't have a middle linebacker that's going to get in there and power it up and run through the gaps. We don't have defensive linemen that's going to sure stop the run. We don't even have pass rush. We got 1 sack from Damian Wilson coming off a blitz, a delayed blitz.
Where you said he back, Q?
Hey, my bad, fellas. My phone was froze, man. I had to reset this mug.
What? I'm straight.
Who that?
Man, that's my wife, man. Y'all gotta forgive me, bro. She back here playing this damn game. She acting up.
Yeah, nah, he's straight, man.
Yeah, well, I'm going back up. What's up with y'all though, man?
And he just talking about this team, Wade.
So
yeah, what you were talking about though, Q?
What's Saquon gonna do? What you think Saquon gonna do against us Sunday, realistically?
Yeah, I'm gonna give him $125.
$125. Based off what we saw today and how we saw these boys can't control their gaps, they're going to be Ford F-150 gaps all through this field. You can already bet your sweet ass on it. It's going to be there.
Yeah, because the ball, man. It's a couple reasons why I say that, Lonzo. Outside of the, how bad the run defense is. I mean, that's a big part of it. But the Giants, man. I actually watched their game against Tennessee, man, and this is a different New York Giant football team.
I just told them, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like this team, the ball has these boys playing hard. If you go back to one play in that game where Daniel Jones had threw that interception in the end zone, man, the ball went off on his ass on the sideline. He tore a new one in Daniel Jones' ass on the sideline, and the camera caught it. Like the ball, he got a new mindset. He changing the culture, and that's what I'm talking about, or what we need in Carolina. We need a new culture where winning and failure and mistakes are not an option. Like you got to you have to change the mindset, man. That like the shit that we did on Sunday, that shit is not acceptable. It's not. You got to come out. You're getting paid millions and millions of dollars to do this, bro. You can't come out there and give that half-ass effort and that half-ass shit and think that that's going to win you football games, because it's not. And then the excuses from Matt Rule, like if you listen to him, bro, he's not taking no self-accountability. He's not. He's not taking no self-accountability.
You heard what the nigga say about Baker? They asked him, when Baker was having issues with quarterback center exchange handoffs, they said, what can you do? His time here, what could he have done to make that better? He said, well, you got to remember, guys, he's only been here for 30 days.
Right. Like, that's an excuse. He been here 2 months. 2 months.
And in the 30 days, you took reps from him where he could have had a center exchange or a rapport with the guy because you want to create this false quarterback battle.
Bro, like I told y'all, man. But another reason why I think we're going to struggle with the Giants, man, I really hope we don't lose this game. I really don't, because I think that a loss Sunday is going to send us into a spiral where we won't bounce back. You get what I'm saying? Like, I really do. I think that a loss to the Giants demolishes this team's confidence. You know, you know, because we lost to them last year, man. And just like week one, this is a must-win game. This is a game that Carolina has to come out and execute, man. Like, if anything, the offense is going to have to put some points on the board. Like, they're going to have to. That play calling that Ben Macaroni was calling in the game, like that shit is not going to work. You know, you going to have to put the ball in your playmaker's hand, and the playmaker's 22. You got to get him to touch. Like, bro, Christian McCaffrey for us, he shouldn't be seeing less than 20 touches every game. Like no less than 20 touches every game. He just got to. He our best player, bro. Your best player got to get the touches.
The zero chill. We can't create turnovers because we can't get off of our blocks to create turnovers. It's just not happening.
Yeah, the line, man, that defense, I'm going to be honest with y'all. We don't even have a defensive line. We really don't.
Hey, but that's right, though. The real zero chill, right?
No
we do
pressure.
Create turnovers.
You say what?
I said that's right. What he said, though, we do gotta we gotta create turnovers, bro. That was the whole thing coming.
I thought you said we do create turnovers. I thought you said what the hell?
No, we ain't creating no turnovers. But Waze, I got a question for you, Waze.
Yeah.
Since Rule been here, bro, you know how many we've lost over 15 plus one-score games. Why do we always end up on the wrong spectrum of losing one-score games?
That I'm gonna tell you why, bro. That's 100% coaching. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, that's 100% coaching, bro. Because what that's saying is that in the times where, and one thing that Browns fan was talking about on, I don't know if y'all caught that live last night with Big Cat, but that Brown fan made a lot of sense when he said this, man. He said that our defense is a good defense, but it can't make the plays when it needs to make the plays. And that really has reigned true over these last couple of years, bro. Like, if you look at those 1-point losses or those points that we done lost by a touchdown or less, it really has come down to either the offense couldn't execute early in the game because a slow start, that was a problem, or we came out the half with a slow start and now we done let a team back in the game, or the defense was called upon to make a critical stop. Like, I give you a prime example in that Cleveland game. That third down play, man, it was like that 3rd and 11 where Cleveland was driving and Jacoby Brissett hit Donovan Peoples-Jones, man, with that crossing route that got the first down. And it was like 3rd and 11. But that's a play that you cannot allow to happen, bro. You needed that. Like, it's just certain plays that really, like, Aaron Rodgers was talking about this shit in his interview. He said in every football game, and there's a handful of plays, and that he said games are never won on one play, but there's a handful of plays that determines the outcome of a game.
Yeah.
And that was the play. That was one of those handful of plays in the games that determined the outcome, because there was a stop that Carolina needed to make and the defense couldn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? So it's yes, sir.
You see what this person right here said just now?
Nah, what they say?
A different coach could fix that. Why
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I agree.
David Tepper pulling the trigger on Matt Rule.
If we start 0-3, man, I think a change happens. A 0-3 start, will.
When you look, bro, out of 2 years, well, you can count this game into the 2 years because we haven't even really cracked into this 3rd year yet. I mean, like, really, bro, we lost 15 one-score games, bro.
Yeah.
8 first year, 6 his second year, 1 this year.
And then not even counting Lonzo, how many games he done lost in a row. We got the longest losing streak in the NFL dating back to last year.
8 games.
And then on top of that, we got the longest home losing streak out of any team in the NFL right now.
Oh, I don't even know. I don't even know the last time we won a home game.
It's been over a year. They said a calendar year since the last time the Panthers won a home game was September of 2021. A whole year. We haven't won a home game in a whole year.
Last time we won at home was what? Against the Saints, right?
Yeah, that was it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't won a home game in that long, bro. And you think that, I'm telling you, a 0-3 start is going to, we will see David Tepper pull the trigger. It's not a loss this week, but if we lose that third game and we start the season 0-3, Tepper's gonna pull the trigger on Matt Rule. And then, like I said, Ben McAdoo might be the interim coach until we make another hire at the end of the season. But I think an 0-3 start is gonna get the job done, especially if the reason why we lost these games are the same reasons. Like if that run defense doesn't improve, which I don't expect it to, I think it's gonna be a problem all season long. Teams are just gonna run the ball. They're gonna control the time of possession against us because they know that we can't stop it. Bro, the time of possession, but that was one of the worst time of possession like differentials I've ever seen. Bro, Cleveland had 38 minutes of time of possession to our 18.
We had 21.
Okay, to 20. Even still, bro, that's an 18-minute difference. That's an 18-minute difference.
That don't make it no better. I know.
Yeah, like that's a big ass gap.
I tried, Waves. I tried.
and y'all, like, I'm not trying to just rain on our parades, man. But guys, like I think I said this on my show, man. Like, you can't, as a Panther fan, you can't be so much of a Panther fan to not think that this team don't have problems. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, even like take all of the bullshit that I always talk about this team. But as a true Panther fan, as I'm talking to y'all right now, like, you can't be so much of a fan to not see that there are clearly issues that have not been resolved yet. And I guess that's where I've just been coming from all season, because I feel like the moves that we made this all season, these moves were not good enough moves. They were like more like trying to put a Band-Aid over the Grand Canyon. You needed to really fix these problems.
Yeah. So.
Like you really needed to fix these problems, and fixing these problems is not going to sign a Matt Ioannidis. Like, no disrespect to him and his game, but fixing these problems is not going to get a Cedric Wilson in a Corey Littleton. Those don't fix the problems. The problems, to fix these problems, you have to spend money. You got to go and get a Bobby Wagner. You got to go and get a Von Miller. You got to go trade for a Roquan Smith. Like, you got to trade for difference makers. Like, you can't just keep getting these guys that's only going to be here for a year and expecting to see results. And then the coach comes out and say, well, I like what I see. I really like what we got right now. But then we get into a damn game and it's the same shit from last year. I mean, you listen, I want this team to win more than anybody. But the decisions, man, is what I've been talking about, is what's kept us in mediocrity. Like, we have to start making the bold decisions in order for us to see some return on investment. You can't be cheap, man. You can't be cheap to win in the NFL. Like, look at Buffalo. They was the number one defense last year and still went to go sign Von Miller at the end of his career. Like, Von Miller's on the tail end of his career, and they still went to go do it. That was like overkill. You get what I'm saying? But that move could be the difference between them being in the AFC Championship and then in the Super Bowl. You get what I'm saying, fellas? It's like those kind of moves is what you have to make at that level.
Yeah, I agree.
You get what I'm saying? That's I don't know, y'all. That's just my 2 cents
I
on
agree,
it.
bro. Even with the Chargers went out there and spend all that money, and Khalil Mack, he showed his first game 3 sacks.
Right. And everybody thought he was washed up.
And they only traded a third and a sixth for him.
You know, so it's I think when you just look at down, y'all, like I'm not gonna sit up here and just come out and say that this season is over, man, or anything like that, because that's just being immature, man. But I will say, guys, that if we can't find a way to fix the problems that we have on the offensive line and on the defensive lines in this run game, y'all, this is going to be a tough season to try to win football games in.
Hey, how
y'all guys doing? How y'all guys doing tonight?
Who was
Good,
that?
man. Good.
It's good.
Y'all doing all right?
Yes, sir.
Y'all doing all right? Y'all good? How you doing, Waves?
Oh man, shit. You know I'm good, bro. What's up with you?
All right, Lonzo. How you doing? Q, how you doing?
Man, I'm taking it all in. You see how I had to lay it out earlier.
Yeah, I see that,
I
Q.
see
You
it.
laid that shit out.
Like I said earlier when I came on, beautiful show. Beautiful. I'm getting ready to take a calmer, cooler, collect view at this thing. Because I think I did my job this summer when I told everybody what was going to happen in the first place. Now you see, if you go back to some of your earlier shows, Q, on the Black Panther podcast, and we talk, keep your plucky attitude, your upbeat, plucky attitude that you had earlier.
Yeah.
Because that's what you began with. That's what you stay with. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, no
that's
doubt,
what
no
you
doubt.
stay with. Because I told you guys this. Because you have to look at the team. When they did all that shit, see what this is one thing you kind of hit on a little bit ways earlier before I jumped in right here. What do we focus on this summer? Offensive line, offensive line, offensive line. We need our offensive line. They neglected the defense, didn't they? And I told you, I said, this defense got too many holes in it. We didn't have a linebacker. Now y'all just showed all that defensive footage where those linebackers cannot step into those gaps.
Yeah.
We're not gonna stop the run like that, brother. I'm gonna tell you one thing about this. It's not gonna sweeten. It's only gonna sour. That's all it's gonna fucking do.
Kendall, when you say, I don't even think we just neglected the D. I think I forgot who said this. We put a Band-Aid on a big old hole.
Right.
Super. I don't even think we neglect. We did it wrong.
Yeah, we did. We did do it wrong.
They try to spray on some ointment or some shit. You understand? Because look at who we brought in. Y'all take a look at who we brought in.
Yeah. Corey Littleton and Damian Wilson.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like we didn't. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We bought in little Band-Aids.
Right.
Look at who we brought in. We didn't even put a Band-Aid. We didn't even bring in Band-Aids. We put ointment on the shit.
Deodorant. We
You
put some
understand what I'm
deodorant
saying?
on it, huh?
Look at who the fuck we brought in. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
That's
these
what y'all got
guys
to
are
understand. We
rotational
didn't.
pieces.
Look like. And then Q hit it today too. Then y'all say, okay, hit the button. You got Adama Sue out there. You got Jason Pierre-Paul out there. Like, fuck it. Bring these niggas in. Do something. Show me fucking something. God damn.
Right.
You understand
Show
what I'm
me
saying?
trying to win.
Do something.
I want to see that you trying to win.
So why don't we go out and get guys like that?
Because we're cheap.
Bruh, don't ask me. I've been screaming it, you know what I'm saying? Since January.
I don't know why. I don't understand. I think it's because we're a cheap
do you
fucking
all know
organization.
the game that Carlos Dunlap had Sunday?
Yeah.
What kind of game did he have?
He had 4 quarterback hits, 7 tackles, 1 sack, 4 pressures.
Damn.
Now could we have used that? Right. You goddamn right we could have.
He'd have set that edge better than Brian Burns would have.
And they probably in Carolina probably lowballed the fuck out of him, bro.
Yeah, come on in for $3 million.
Bro, nigga only got signed up 1 year, $8 million. You telling me we ain't had that?
Nah, we ain't offer him that, bro. That's what I'm telling you about Carolina, bro. Like they not gonna spend big, bro. Like Carolina, if name a time outside of the dumbass contracts that they gave, you know, like D'Angelo Williams and Jonathan Stewart at those times,
and Charles Johnson. They
overpaid
him.
Yeah, they paid that motherfucker $95 million. I'll never forget that shit.
Wait, okay, and then y'all hit on a little bit right there. Y'all said, okay, coaching is a big factor right now. Like you said, that Cleveland Browns fan said the other night, you know what I'm saying? Our team is good, but we're just poorly coached right now, man. We do not have a coaching culture right now.
Nah.
The same motherfuckers in there. What was the number one word that we said tonight? South. Pussy South.
It's no
South
identity. We don't got no identity.
We're on defense. Can y'all give me one motherfucker on defense? I did, my man. I love JC Horn. I love Icky. I like this nigga. You know what I'm saying? But everybody played like shit Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Show me a goon on our fucking team. Where is a goon on our team? Do we have a goon on our fucking team right now?
Yeah,
tell me
but
somebody that's our fucking goon.
You know who I thought it was?
We got two in the back end. I think
Xavier Woods.
I think
the only
Jeremy Chin and Xavier Woods are some
Yeah, but I think honestly, man, Jeremy Chin was more of a dog in the box than he was at safety.
Yeah, see, you got them niggas got to be dogs. I need a goon. You understand what I'm saying? I need a fucking enforcer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we ain't got that.
We ain't got no damn goon. The goons is supposed to be on the line, baby.
We got some. They just at the wrong. They at the positions where you don't want them at.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't even say won't even want them at. They at the positions where we least need them at. We need them goons at the front seven.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. The goons is supposed to be on the line
right now.
Miles Garrett is a goon. You understand what I'm saying? He's a dog. He's a goon. This nigga is a bad wolf. You understand what I'm saying? That's what the fuck you need. We don't have that shit.
If you remember, what I'm gonna tell y'all about this offseason. Y'all remember that offseason before that Super Bowl run, the moves that we made. We signed dogs, right? We brought in people that was at the end of their career and they end up becoming dogs for us. We got a Kurt Coleman. We got a Charles Tillman. We got players, bro, that was like they just brought a different type of tenacity to the team, man. Roman Harper, like you went to go get these players that everybody thought. Yeah, like they brought a ferociousness to the defense and they made a difference, bro, because you know, like right now, Carolina know that they can't stop the run. So what do you need to do?
Our defense has no takeaways. We take away nothing. Our defense, we are like 32 in takeaways.
Hey, Kendall.
You're missing
What's up, Q?
Point. We had a Hall of Fame linebacker in Luke Kuechly that was in the middle.
Without a doubt.
Mistakes that would happen.
Hall of Famers, if you ask me.
Oh yeah, Thomas Davis go get in the Hall.
Yeah, two Hall of Famers.
He gonna get in there. He gonna get.
A bona fide first ballot Hall of Famer in Luke Kuechly.
Yeah.
And
Luke Kuechly should be up for eligibility in like 2 to 3 years too.
But
you can't overlook having that type of guy.
Nah, you can't.
Yeah, come on.
Hey, Kendall, as much as we said in this film breakdown and we went over, hey, Kendall, we still going. I'm not changing my record prediction, though, bro. I don't want you to think I'm switching sides now.
Nah, I ain't saying that line, bro. You gotta ride with it.
We just breaking down the game at the end of the day.
What I'm saying about this, we playing too soft. That's our culture right now. We got a bunch of pretty boy nigga hybrid pretty boy motherfuckers on this team, and they gonna play like a pretty boy motherfucker. And that's what you're gonna get. You got what you. It's not gonna sweeten. It's just gonna sour. I'm trying to tell y'all right now. Please listen
Yeah,
to me, please.
hey, I told them, Kendall, the loss this
What's
Sunday,
up, Big
y'all,
Cat?
because you got to remember the Carolina Panthers is a team. They're not resilient. So if we start losing, that shit is gonna be a domino effect. I'm telling you, and I hate to say that about my boys, but it proven true every time. When we start losing consecutive games, we not one of those teams that lose 3 or 4 games in a row. Then all of a sudden we win 4 in a row. We one of them teams when we start losing, we go keep losing. Like we go keep losing, bro. So I think Sunday, just like this week, was a must win. I think that Sunday is really a must win. Like Carolina has to win this football game, bro. Like
Well,
we
ways
we have to
I
beat the
tell you this
Giants.
on Sunday's game. You will and I can for the most you'll never see a first half like that. In my eyes, with those guys on the field, you ain't we can't play a worse first half than we did that game. I think this game, I think our offense can put up 30 plus this game. I think Baker Mayfield may go off this game just because the
I hope
jitters are
so.
back now. The monkey's off his back now. The whole offseason has been about Browns,
I
Baker,
do think he
Brown.
had a lot of nerves. You hitting that on the head, Lonzo. He did have some nerves. That's why I'm trying not to overreact to
You can't
anything that I
overreact.
saw
It's one
from
game. You
Baker,
can't. It's 16 more to go.
because at the end of the day, I showed you guys exactly how bad this defense looked. I showed you guys how they lost on the gap control. But at the end of the day, let's be quite honest, man. Baker Mayfield did do last minute heroics to get this team back into a chance. No matter how bad it looked, he gave us a chance to still come and win the game. It
And
took
Q,
a
not even
heroic
just that.
field
Q,
goal.
out this team, like this is the only smart thing the nigga Rule did say. In the whole entire game, we played as bad as we did, and we still had the lead with a minute left. And they had to kick a 60-yarder to beat us. So just think of how bad we played on the run defense. We broke that down. And how bad the first half offense. Matter of fact, I would say 3/4 of the offense, because we didn't start scoring until the fourth quarter. So you had three bad quarters of offense, for 3.5 bad quarters of run defense, and we still was able to be up by 1 point, and it took a
Yeah,
60-yarder to beat us. Come on, bro.
yeah, but
Hey,
Lonzo, think about that though, man. Like, cause I want to break you the context down, because I know you're a context guy when it comes to that. So really think about it though, man. Baker's 2 biggest plays, man, were blown coverage plays. Like, I don't care. You can go back and look at those films and see that the defense just made mistakes. And Ian Thomas was wide open and Roby Anderson was wide open. You look, that safety came down and left Roby Anderson wide open. And those were his best throws of the day. So it's hard for me to even like say what you just said and be okay with that, because again, bruh, Cleveland missed a lot of fucking points. They left a lot of fucking points on the field, bruh. Like, I think that with a better quarterback, but we would have lost by like 20-something fucking points, because,
Waves.
yo,
Sorry to interrupt you. Wait, Unc say you and Kendall owe him $20. I don't know what he talking about, but he told me to
I
put
don't,
it up for you.
what do I owe you $20 for, huh? I don't owe you no
know.
goddamn $20.
I don't know what's going on.
If anything, you owe me money.
I don't know what happened. I don't know. I don't know.
Ways.
What's up?
Ways, they say you owe him $20.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck he talking about.
He said, read the chat, Q. I got you, Unc. I got you. I just read it.
Yeah. Tell me, nigga, how I owe you $20. Please tell me.
He's talking about a game this weekend. I guess that's the only bet that me and you made against Unc for $20.
You bet on the Giants.
Oh yeah. We bet on that Giants game. Oh yeah. I got the Giants winning. Yeah. I picked the Giants winning.
Hey man, shout out to Unga to the max, man. He talking about good game, Panther fans. Thanks again for having me on your show. I really appreciated it. Good luck to the rest of the season. I think you got something offensively with Baker at quarterback.
There we go.
Thank you, Unga to the max. We appreciate you. That's a real friend to the show. Anytime you feel like it, fam, hey man, we need to do a collab.
Oh yeah, shout out to Under the Max, man.
But wait, you was talking about blown, like this stuff is a part of the game, bro.
Hey, Kendall, your phone messing up bad, bro.
I'm gonna take him off till he get it straight.
Yeah.
But ways like I was saying, like you talking about the blown coverages and all ways. This stuff is a part of the game. The same way we criticize and crucify this defense for edge, not like all of that stuff is a part of the game. Stuff like that is going to happen throughout the game. You
Yeah.
can't dictate. You can't dictate how every quarter is going to go. Things are going to happen. Even on that 60-yard, and you said that was a blown coverage. I wouldn't even say it was a blown coverage. Greg Newsome had his eyes in the backfield like your man Dante Jackson always do. He always had. It was one of those plays.
Oh, he ain't my man. That nigga is a bum.
But look, he had his and Baker had to roll to his weak side and throw a 60-yard. Come on, bro. Like that.
I mean, listen, man. I can't. It's like as much as I want to talk about that comeback, like, man, I think the comeback was more so of, Cleveland doing as opposed to what we really did. Because again, bruh, like you gotta remember, I've watched all of the highlights from this game all over again. Bruh, Jacoby Brissett missed 2 wide open touchdowns, bruh, where Kareem Hunt was wide open in the end zone, where he had Njoku in the back of the end zone for a touchdown. Like, I'm telling you, man, like with better quarterback play, because Brissett didn't play. I mean, he gave you backup numbers. That's what they were. They were backup quarterback numbers, right? Like, if you talking about
and he had Cooper up the sideline.
Yeah, like you talking about that like that play that we broke down where Amari Cooper, beat JC on that horn. Like a good quarterback would have put that shit on the fucking money, bro. And that potentially be Amari catching that and he beating that safety. Like I'm just saying, there was just a lot of points that I feel like Cleveland really left out on the field because they kicked a lot of field goals too. Like I'm just saying, man, it's hard for me to talk about that comeback because the comeback, it wasn't where like Baker was methodical and he just went down the field and just was like he went 7 for 7 and it was like 100-yard. You know what I'm saying? Like drive.
It was to that point. It was like he had a perfect passer rate in the fourth quarter. But to go back to the other point.
But look, Jordy, his yardage came off of that 75-yard touchdown.
No, it didn't. Wait, he drove down the field two drives. Well, I mean, he would have scored the last drive if your coach didn't decide to play a conservative. But look, to go back to your other point, you said he could have had 2 touchdown ways. We could have had interceptions if your cornerback turned around and he just looked. He didn't even have to turn around and do nothing.
I've been telling you, Lonzo, CJ Henderson is a bum.
I agree. I'm talking about the ifs that would have happened, and that if that was a part of the game. I'm saying that all this stuff could lose to happen in the game. I mean, CJ Henderson,
he's a bum.
I can't call him a bum yet. I can't call him a bum.
I can't.
No, Dante Jackson's
I have not
a bum.
seen nothing good. I have not seen nothing good on the field for CJ Henderson. We could talk about training camp all day in preseason, but in the regular season when it counts, CJ Henderson has nothing but negative tape in the Carolina Panther uniform.
Well,
nothing but negative tape.
That. Can't argue that.
Yeah, like nothing. Like, bro, that call was
Uncle to the Max hit this on the head right here, fellas. How come we didn't see Rashard Higgins? How come we didn't see some of these guys that we brought in, Shy Smith, get more touches? Like Ben McAdoo's play calling in that first half was very underwhelming, and I think Baker's nerves didn't help out because, like you said, Baker got up and alluded to this in the interview. Everybody thought and treated this like it was a Super Bowl. And let's be honest, it was more feeling to it than it needed to be. It was way more feeling to it than it needed to be. What up? Life is a shit stain.
Yeah. Big Unk in the building. Nephew. Oh hey, nephew, starting to talk trash. Nephew, don't start, nephew. Nephew already done got in your ass. You already done, man. I ain't even going back and forth with you again till you got to pay me my money next week.
Hey, Q, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, no, you said what was Rashard Higgins? Did you hear your boy Matt Rule's press conference?
Yeah, I heard it.
Well, the way he tried to say it was there wasn't enough offensive plays to get him in.
That nigga is a clown.
That was his fucking excuse.
Kendall, what do I call him? The dumbest son of a bitch this side of the Mississippi. Don't I call
No,
him that?
no. What do I call him?
The cancer.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
I
that
been
nigga.
trying to tell y'all. Why do you got to do the cancer?
Listen, you remember?
You
Listen,
got to
y'all.
cut that motherfucker out. I'm trying to tell you.
Kendall, I remember a certain show about a month ago when I said that in hindsight, I wanted the Panthers to lose so Matt Rule would be gone. I remember I got my ass destroyed for saying some shit like that. Like,
Well,
these niggas.
Wayne, it was the way you said it, and it was that moment we wasn't ready to hear that shit.
Yeah, I know.
And I don't think
I appreciate that, Q. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Q. That made me feel a lot better about it.
So it was the way you said it and how it came off at that moment. Nobody wanted to hear that shit, man.
Oh, okay.
So we had to look. We're doing a little bit of reprogramming now. We're doing a little bit of Just
I'm not trying. Listen, I'm not trying to. I don't want to kill y'all spirits, man. Y'all still hold out hope, man. I want. We need it.
I got hope. Look, I got everything I need. But I'm not putting my nuts on the line for these motherfuckers no more. I'm not doing that.
Yeah. Hey, Big Cat. See, the thing about it is, Big Cat be worried, man, that if the Panthers start losing, man, we ain't go, still pop off. But I think it's gonna be the complete opposite shit, man, because this gonna turn to the spot where everybody talk shit.
Well, you know what? If not, it's gonna damn sure be a teaching moment, and I'll be right here. Me and Lonzo on the Dub Q and Lonzo show. We'll be ready.
Yes, sir, man. This is great content, man. Honestly, I'm not worried about, man, if the Panthers keep losing, man. Shit, look, hey, yeah, it was so different from
This ways, don't you?
Huh?
You love it, don't you?
Nah, I hate it. What you mean? I despise this shit, bro. I'm sick of it. I just like
Why y'all getting on Waves, man? I'm talking about Waves burn cookies in the oven on purpose, ass nigga.
Waves burn cookies in the oven on purpose. I don't even know what the fuck that means. What the hell did that even mean? Why the hell would I burn cookies in the oven on purpose? What?
I guess they're trying to say you just that. Who everybody would like good soft cookies. Nobody would want burn.
I mean,
you like yours a little crisp. Is what they say.
I like my cookies moist. I don't know about y'all, but I like my cookies moist.
You fuck up shit just to fuck up shit.
Yeah. Nah, I ain't gonna fuck up nothing just to fuck up something. Shit, bro. You gotta realize something, bro. I done endured.
In the oven just to bring them up.
Hey, I done endured, nigga. I'm just a motherfucker that. I'm just a motherfucker that if the cookies get burnt, shit, I'm just not gonna cry about it no more. Shit.
Wait, like your boy said, you can't handle the truth. Half the motherfuckers can't handle the truth, though. That's all it is.
That's what y'all gotta remember. When you suffered like I've suffered being a fan of this team.
All right, hold on now. We not about to do that.
No, we go do it because MJ, whatever that nigga name is, MDJ 365. Because he made that comment, when you suffered like I've suffered as being a Carolina Panther fan, you just become numb to this shit now. Like now, losing to me is normal.
No. I'm not gonna take that. I'm not gonna take that now.
What I'm saying is that it's not acceptable.
It's not acceptable.
Yeah, it's not acceptable. But I'm not surprised by it no more.
That's what I'm not gonna play that shit. I'm gonna hold their feet to the fire. I'm gonna scratch. I'm gonna claw till somebody hear what the fuck I gotta say and change this shit.
You goddamn right. We're
gonna see it Sunday,
Solo Swank, the Alchemist. You know I don't fuck with you, man. I ain't worried about you. I don't fuck with that nigga, man. He a hater.
Hey, I know it. That's what I saw, and I was like, yeah.
That nigga a hater. That nigga is just a hater, bro. Like,
shout out to everybody that's out there. We appreciate all you guys for pulling up tonight, man. Your boy Dub Q was in the building. Lonzo was in the building. Kendall the GOAT is in the building. Life is a Waves podcast is here. Man, y'all see it. Y'all know what time it is, man. It's been a great show out here with tonight. Anybody got anything saying in the closing?
Shit, man. Hey, look, listen, man. We go keep hopes high. Try to get this dub on Sunday, man. We'll see if we can get it done. Shit, but I think I'm gonna stick with my win prediction, man. I said 7 to 8 games. I think I'm pretty confident in that right now. But y'all make sure to like and subscribe to the podcast, man. Life is Just a Wave podcast. It's LYFE. Just a Wave podcast, man. Y'all show me some love.
I had to take that nigga out just now. I know what the fuck he be doing.
Yeah, y'all make sure to like and subscribe, man. Shout out to my boy Dub Q, man, and Lonzo, man. Y'all, this is great content. Another Dub show. All Dub put out is dubs.
You damn
That's
right,
all he
man.
put out is dubs. My boy Dub Q. Hey, I give him hell, man, but I love this man. I'm proud of him. Y'all see how he growing, man. Y'all see how he doing this shit, man. So y'all make sure to continue to support, man. Y'all already know, man. I'm trying to catch up to this, man. So y'all make sure y'all fuck with me too.
Man, appreciate you for coming through Waves, man. Y'all show love, man, and follow that man podcast, man. Life is Just a Wave podcast, man. Go out there and do that. And make sure, if you don't do anything else, you hit keeppoundingtvshop.com and get that Black Cat Panther podcast shirt, man. Show some love. We got the live watch party coming Sunday. The admission is $10. So if you want to get in there, hit the Discord. The link was in the chat earlier. Hit the Discord. Get you a login. That way we can find you. You can cash up your boy right here, DubQ09, and go ahead and get your spot in line. Because it's time to go ahead and get this game out of the way. The Giants is coming Sunday. Your boy got a surprise for you. I have a Giants fan that will be coming through in the building. He's going to rock it with us. You already know what time
talking shit.
Huh?
Hey, did you see what this motherfucker just said? Hey, hold up, bro. You don't want no problems with big waves, man. I'm sorry for interrupting you, Q. Q, I'm sorry, Q. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry, but this nigga don't want no problems with big waves, man. He really don't. He don't want no problems with big waves, man. This one wave you can't catch, man. You can't catch this one. I'm sorry, Q. You go ahead, man. Go ahead. My bad, bro. That nigga, I don't like that nigga, man. For real. That nigga, I don't like his ass, bro. Cause he always hate every time I come on your show, Q. This nigga is sucking my dick. Like for real, bro. Like this nigga be wilding, man.
Bruh, I gotta get Big Cat. If you watching this, you see what they want on the shirt right now? Matt Rule with your dumb ass. Put that on the shirt, please. Please.
Hell yeah, man. Sit your dumb ass down.
Y'all know that's what they to say, man. Hey, if I ever told you that, that means I really love you to say it, man. So it ain't nothing but love. I done said that to a couple of people on this show. So, you know, it ain't nothing but love with your dumb ass.
Boy, when you be saying that shit with Mr. Wesley, boy, that shit be having me dead. That shit be having me fucking dead. Q, you the funniest nigga on here. I ain't even gonna lie.
Oh, man. Hey, I don't even. It's on purpose, man. I can't even help it.
Hey, I just be hoping nobody be thinking we serious though, man.
I be playing the whole time. Like I be trolling half of the time on this show.
That's facts. Man. That's facts. Cause I be thinking the fans and shit be thinking we be serious a lot, man. Like
I saw somebody say that on Panthers Uncensored. They was like, Q and Wade's been arguing a whole lot lately.
Yeah. They don't know what's up, man. It's all for the content, everybody.
Yeah, man. So, like I said, man, I got to get up out of here. I got work in the morning. So, hey, this was a stellar show. Shout out to Lonzo, man. You got anything you want to say, fam?
Nah, man. Just watch us get this dub Sunday. Watch us put up that 30 ball.
That's my nigga. My nigga.
30.
Hey, look at that. Haywood McCree be on my ass. Every time he reminds me every 5 minutes that Brian Burns ain't shit. He does that every 5 minutes.
Classic man 2.0.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So y'all have a good night out there. Hey, shout out to everybody here. Go to Panthers Uncensored. Make sure you follow there. Make sure you also hit. Oh, excuse me. Make sure you also hit hit our partner channel, Keep Pounding TV as well. Hey, that's the place to be. We also have some sponsors, BUSR. Go by there if you want to place any prop bets. You think Baker Mayfield is going to go up against the Giants and do something this Sunday? That's the place to go. Prop bets all day. Sports FM 100 is the link for anybody who's under the Keep Pounding family. Just make sure you go there. You go ahead and show some love there. And this has been your boy Dub Q, man. We're going to get up out of here.